Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Well, good afternoon, but good morning.
Good
Right?
afternoon.
And yeah, for those that
Oh, I was gonna say it's 9:25 in the morning.
here, okay. But y'all, we had a wonderful time last night. We went right back to Cadillac Bar and Grill
Yes, we did.
and ended up meeting somebody. The bartenders,
Freddie.
Freddie, his sister, they are all from Lumberton, North Carolina. Small world. Like, so we had a long conversation about that. She ended up knowing where Fayetteville, asking me about Rayford. I'm just like, wow.
Because not many people know where that is. I didn't know where it is.
You know, I just got sung to by the mariachi band.
Yeah, it was so cute. They
Yo.
was singing to me and I was here for it.
They
I
sung a
was-
romantica song for her. And listen, my man was over here about to get her. She's just full. She was full.
I was full, but he wasn't gonna get me.
She was full. Left from there, and then we went back to the room, and then we got ready for
Then.
Din Din, and we went to this place. What was it called? Start with an A. As
Asukar.
Al Sukar.
Ooh, is that your breakfast?
Oh,
It is
my
your
breakfast looked good. Ooh, thank you.
Alright.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, that looked good too.
It does.
Y'all, this food look good. Hold on. Okay. This is my first toast. As you see, look at it. It's delicious. And then
My breakfast sandwich.
a breakfast
and
sandwich.
tater tots.
Ooh, that would look nasty.
Stop. No,
Can
it
I
don't.
get that one?
No, it don't.
It look nasty.
Nothing looks nasty
It
on
look-
my plate.
I want to help you. I want to help you.
I don't need
I'm
no
trying to
help.
help you. I'm trying to
I
help.
don't
I'm
need
trying
no
to help
help.
her. It
You
look.
know,
It look nasty.
It look good.
It don't look like she need to eat
True.
that right now. You don't need to eat
I'm
that
hungry
right now.
too.
You don't
Leave
need
me
to eat
alone.
that. Let me eat it for you.
Leave me alone.
But yeah, so we went there, and the food that we had was really good for it to be a small portion. But we
Oh my
wasn't
God.
really hungry. But we
It
knew we
was
needed
so
to eat
good.
something before we went to sleep.
He had 2 fish tacos, and I had 2. I want to say that my tacos were like Carolina style, but they were really good and they were spicy, but they were filling to be just 2 tacos. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I need you to stop though so you can say your prayers.
Grace.
The devil. All right, guys, he's clearly hungry, so we're gonna go ahead and go so we can say our grace properly. Because I am not happy with him right now, with how he's acting.
No playing.
Stop the camera. Bye, y'all.
So this is gonna be our mukbang of San Francisco.
All right, so we are at
Diner.
Sam's American Eatery, which is a diner.
And it's so good. It's a little small place, but
It is.
it's really, really nice.
The decor in here is amazing, though.
Yes. So they have different Broadway shows that have stopped through and performed at the theater across the street.
Yes.
And a lot of the actors, when they are in town or in the city, they come and eat here.
They have a lot of records.
They
on
also
the
have a
wall
lot of
as
records,
well.
yeah. And again, it's a nice little spot. Like, we passed it and we didn't even realize we passed it yesterday. But it's so good. These strawberries are really fresh and
They
good.
got some good water, too, y'all.
Yeah. I never in my life been
It's so pure.
to a place that has some good, clear, pure water. Like, it's really, really good.
So I want to bite my sandwich, but I'm not exactly sure how I need to go at
I was about to say, can you cut it? But ain't no point of cutting
it.
it.
It ain't no point.
Not at all.
It's a big one.
It's got eggs and bacon.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all,
That's good.
I love French toast. And it's so fluffy. Oh my God. As you see, we got our Be More Soul shirts on.
Yeah.
More Soul Squad, turn up. But we were walking earlier, and this woman, she's like, oh, you're just a cute couple. So,
Yeah, she had a cigarette in her hand, getting ready to light it, and she
Right.
had to stop and say, "You guys are such a cute couple." I'm super excited to go on a hike today.
Oh
We're gonna
yes.
try to record a lot
Yes.
so you guys can see. It's a 3-hour hike,
Oh.
so I'm excited. I'm a little nervous though because there's a pregnant woman in our group.
She better not give birth today.
I don't think she's at the point of giving birth, but if you know anybody that's pregnant or if you have been pregnant, you know that y'all pee constantly. And for it to be a 3-hour hike, there are no bathrooms.
So
One
she
at the
got to pee.
beginning and one at the end.
She has to pee. She gonna be
So unless they have porta potties along the way, baby girl gonna be squatting.
okay. She better go in the part of the woods that nobody can see.
But I'm excited.
Yo, the weather has been really great.
I was
Like,
just gonna say that we woke up this morning. First, that bed sleeps amazing. Okay, it just took me in and I let it.
our Airbnb is awesome.
Yes. But we woke up this morning
Oh
and
my
opened
God,
the
that is
window.
good. You wanna toast it?
Yes, ma'am. We woke up this morning. We opened the window and it felt amazing outside. Like amazing. We got syrup on the table.
Sorry. It's so fluffy.
That is a fluffy French toast. I ain't used to French toast being that fluffy.
Oh my God. I love French toast. I'll eat a French toast before I eat pancakes or a waffle. I don't know why. But I think it's because I grew up with eating French toast more as a kid. So it's just like one of those by nature things.
I just personally don't care for pancakes. I'll eat a waffle. I grew up eating waffles. We had a waffle maker. I used to love to get up on Saturday, get my batter, pour it in the waffle iron, and we had the one where it was the 4 square one. So it
Oh,
made
so you could section
made
it.
4 and you could cut it up.
But that means was y'all had to split it amongst each other.
No,
Oh, it would just be. Would they be big ones or small ones?
it was like a regular size waffle, but 4 small waffles. But even then, I was the one that always woke up first in my family. I was the first one to be up. My brother and sister were still asleep. They normally didn't get up until about 12. I was up at 8 o'clock, ready to eat, looking for the food.
I believe it. She be the main one cooking. She'll cook a whole meal for everybody.
Yep.
No.
I don't know how to, I had to learn how to make small meals. Because when I first moved out on my own, I was still thinking that I was cooking for a large family. And I was
You
having all
still-
that excess food. No, now I've cut back. I make just enough that'll last me or whoever I'm feeding at least 2 days. We'll eat that night if we have seconds, and then enough for the next day. Hey, before
still-
I used to make food that lasted a whole week.
She still be heavy-handed some days.
That's only if it's something that I know is going to get gone quick. That potato soup got gone within 2 days.
Listen, but that thing was good.
And I put that in a crock pot.
Okay.
There was a crock pot of loaded potato soup, homemade loaded potato soup. I was in here
I don't know
peeling
why
and
that
cutting
thing
potatoes.
tastes so much better the second day. Oh, it was like as soon as I put it in the microwave at the job, the whole building started smelling like it. And everybody was telling me, what is that? Oh my God. Even Dre, like everybody was asking about that potato soup.
It's funny because Chan commented on my snap too, and she was like, I was like, girl, yeah, it was good.
She be doing her thing. She be cooking.
I try. I dibble and dab. Nothing fancy.
I don't be home enough to try to cook no more. I used to. But
And when you used to be home, like the earlier part of our relationship, when we were still courting each other,
question.
I used to cook all the time. I used to come to the house and there'd be food ready, waiting. I'd be like, knew I was hungry, get up work, knew I was hungry.
Yeah. Be a lot.
Yeah.
But then it was sad because I would really cook a lot.
He did, so he can't talk about me because he would make food that we would legit be eating on for like 4 or 5 days. I'm like, okay, Brandon, I don't want this no more. I want something else.
I get it from my grandma, Mother Monroe.
Yeah, but Mother Monroe was cooking. How many aunts you got?
6.
Six plus your mama.
And 4
7.
and 4
And all the nephews and all the nieces.
and 3
Mother
uncles.
Monroe can cook a lot. You don't need to be making all that food.
Even for her grandchildren, she would cook a lot for all of, like for just me and Miles. And then when John Niece and Tamara came, that's just how it was. But it got gone.
So when we leave here, there's a Walgreens down the street. So we're going to get some snacks and some water bottles. And then we're going to go ahead and catch this good old Uber. Y'all, last night, thanks to Brandon, our Lyft was free.
Say it again.
I said,
It was what?
It was free.
Oh!
And the Uber that I just looked at to take us to where we're supposed to start our hike is only going to cost $4.37.
Oh my God.
Which is a blessing because when we got off the airplane yesterday, we was trying to get an Uber to take us to our Airbnb.
they tried?
Chatted thing was talking about $33. This the other devil is a lie. Got on Lyft, $12.
Okay.
$12.
And he was a nice person.
He was.
Drove a nice little Honda CVR. What is it? Is it CVR?
No.
A CRV. That's what it's called. His was nice too. And I got to say, San Francisco got some busy traffic.
I wasn't expecting for it to be this much traffic, but then again, I've never been here before, so I can't exactly say what I thought it would be like.
It was busy. But
It was about a 13-minute ride from the
Yeah.
airport to the Airbnb. Wasn't too bad. And we did notice here, they do a lot of sharing rides. If you want to get a ride by yourself, those are the ones that are really, really expensive. It's so popular to just share a Lyft, to share a Uber with somebody. And I don't mind.
and it's cheaper.
I don't mind at all.
Yeah. And then the guy that picked us up last night, the person he had
It was an older
is an older gentleman,
Yeah.
but it was whatever. And that walk that we did yesterday was great. We actually
Yes.
walked a lot of places, and it's in walking distance from our.
I was just
where
gonna
we're
say
staying.
that where we're staying, we're like kind of like right in Center City, so we can walk pretty much, anywhere. Even when we left the little nightclub that we went to last night, we walked back to our room and we didn't take a Uber or a Lyft, and it was with us with our long legs. It was a 10-minute walk,
Yeah.
not bad. Then we made a detour. We stopped at the store on our way in. But yeah, it was not bad at all.
Yeah.
I didn't mind walking because it wasn't cold.
And then, like most places in downtown areas, some people feel unsafe to walk.
Yeah. I mean, like, they have a lot of homeless people here, but no one has said anything out the way. Like, if we was in North Carolina right now, people roll up on you. They meet you getting out the car.
begging you, asking you for stuff.
You can't go into a store, walk out of a store. Like, they yell and say all kind of crazy stuff. That, like, we ain't had none of that.
I did have one man when I was vlogging yesterday. He come up to me talking about something. What is that?
I don't think he was homeless, though. I don't.
You don't think so?
I don't. I honestly just, like, we were in the midst of a crowd of people, getting ready to cross the street, waiting at the light. And I saw him standing there, and he was just watching us, and he was trying to figure it out before he asked.
He was really
He
trying
was
to
trying to
figure
figure it out. Then he walked over and he said, "Hey, man, what's that? I ain't never seen nothing like that before." Brandon being smart, talking about it's an iPhone. I'm like, he's talking about the tripod.
It's awful.
He ain't never seen the tripod in the way that Brandon has it set up on his phone.
Listen,
He's looking like, that ain't no camera.
I mean, he was just asking a question. I thought he was talking about the phone. I wasn't being smart. I was just telling him what it was. That's it. But yeah. And again, there's so much to see here. Like, I mean, honestly, you would probably have to be here for a week to kind of get a view of everything.
Right.
We're gonna also try to go to Alcatraz
Yeah.
later after the hike.
Yeah. Because we have a large window
Yep.
before we go to the Boathouse Jazz tonight from 7 to 9. Our hike is supposed to end at like 2. So Alcatraz, here we go.
Yes.
We're already dressed for the day. We're ready for whatever we got planned. Oh my
And I
God.
think Oakland Park is over there too. or
It
something.
is. One thing that I didn't say earlier or yesterday is that so knowing that we were coming out here and obviously we have the intent on spending money, but we ain't forget that we got bills paid to pay. So we just like kind of like gave ourselves like a, I guess like a spending quota, and we put it on our Cash App card. So I have not swiped my debit card. He ain't swiped his debit card. Even in ordering our Lyfts and our Ubers, it's all been through Cash App. So that way y'all know like Cash App sends you a message and lets you know how much is taken, how much you got left. And we're doing a very good job, y'all, as far as monitoring our money. All of the activities that we have planned for today besides Alcatraz are already paid for. So the money that is left on our Cash App literally is just used for if we want to spend today, you know, whatever we want to do, add in last minute, you know, eating and stuff because the hike is already paid for, the Boathouse Jazz is already paid for. I'm excited. That was probably the best thing that we could have done.
We got to love Cash App.
Yes. Shout out to Cash App.
This is really good.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm getting full.
I am too, and I'm sad because I want to take it with me.
Because most places, they don't
This
give
is-
you 2 big French toast. They cut 1 into 4.
And this ain't the type of food to be taken.
Because I ain't going to want it later. And it ain't going to taste right.
I know.
But yours was good. What was all on it? Bacon, egg.
So, I don't know the sauce that was on there. It was really, really good. Lettuce, tomato, it's on a brioche bun. It had onion, bacon, and pepper jack cheese with the egg. With a side of tater tots.
That would taste so crunchy.
They all.
But yeah, this is a nice spot.
It is. I only ate half of my sandwich and I'm full and I'm sad.
I would say I ate a,
You had a good bit of yours.
yeah, ate a third of it. Because it ain't half.
But, alright y'all, we're going to finish up here because it is 9:44 our time. And our hike starts at 10:30. Uber, the drive, like commute, is going to take about 10 to 15 minutes, give or take, depending on traffic today. And we still got to go to Walmart. So, we will holler at y'all later.
Yes. Thank you for joining our wonderful breakfast mukbang.
Bye-bye.
So, thank you for joining us. We'll see y'all later. And always remember, only you can change your destiny. See ya.